Hello, welcome. My name is Manuel. Today we're going to learn how to create a subdomain inside of Hostinga. Okay, there are two instances or reasons why you should create a subdomain for your website. So for instance, you have a website that have the home, about us, contact us inside of it, and you want to create a blog page or a blog website that have these same pages in it. So having this same blog page inside of the main instance of this website or installation of this website will be a little bit confusing for visitors to understand which particular home they are going to, which about us they are going to, and which contact us they are going to. So having multiple contact us or multiple about us in one website doesn't make much sense. So that gives rise to creating a subdomain. When you create a new subdomain for that blog, it will be blog.catergraphix.com. Okay, so that would be a different installation of WordPress on its own. Now, coming to the second reason why I would advise you to create a subdomain is if you are a freelancer and you design multiple websites or have multiple designs for multiple clients, and you don't want all of these to be sampled or assembled in your website, but you want to have a kind of preview in your website and have it linked to a kind of demo site where they're going to see how this website actually operates. So creating multiple pages too. For instance, you want to create about 100 pages for 100 website samples. Okay, so you can create separate subdomain for each and every one of this kind of website, because these websites are going to be in different niches. Okay, creating these different subdomain for the different websites will give you the leverage to create different pages for these same instances. So you can have like 7 pages in one instance, 7 pages in the next instance, and so on and so forth. So you can create multiple website types and then use that as a sample in just one of your websites. A subdomain is not a separate domain on its own. You don't purchase subdomains for free. And in Hostinga, you get about 100 subdomain. 100 subdomain ability to create about 100 subdomain, and this subdomain come with their email, custom email with them if you want to have a custom email separately for those subdomain. Okay, and also the Hostinga platform provides you free SSL for these subdomains. Okay, so you get free SSL for the subdomain, free Cloudflare for these subdomains too. And there are a lot more features why I love the Hostinga platform. For the easiness, how easy it is for my clients to actually, when I do handover, they actually find their way around to do most basic things. Okay, so without wasting much of our time, we're going to dive in and start creating our first subdomain. Okay, so for this instance, I'll be creating a subdomain for CaterGraphix Academy, the Academy page website, where we are going to be hosting all the students' dashboards, the students' courses, and also we are planning to extend this to also host other person's courses in our platform. So doing that in our main website will be a little buggy and too much of information. We want to only promote our website in our main website, our courses in our main website, then have it shared in our marketplace. So this particular subdomain we are creating will be like a marketplace where other users can also come and host their courses, and also we also have our courses listed there too. So first thing, what we're going to do, I'm assuming you have a domain already and a hosting plan already, but if you don't, use the link in the description of this video below in this video. And by the way, click a thumbs up to give me a support, and also subscribe if you have not subscribed to this channel. Okay, so you don't have a domain yet, you can use the link in the description. And also when you purchase with the link in the description, I get a little commission for purchasing with my link, and you get support to my support team. I will have a second link to my Telegram channel, okay, or to my Telegram group, where you can get technical support in case you run into issues in your hosting, instead of contacting their customer service. Though their customer service are super fast, but you get to get that support from me in the group. Okay, so we are assuming we have a domain already, so we are going to create a subdomain with the one we already have. So first of all, you notice you get the premium hosting and also your domain under here. The domain is not what we are working with. We are working with the hosting or the domain that are associated with the hosting, which means you can have multiple domain but decide not to associate with this hosting. You can have this domain and associate with another hosting from another platform. Okay, so these are domains we are associated with this particular hosting account. Okay, so click on it. If you have multiple domain, you are going to see this particular button to click on those multiple domains. So we click on the CaterGraphix Design Academy, which is the one we want to work with. The next thing we are going to do is to head over to the left corner where we are going to see domain. Click on it and click on subdomain. So here we're going to create our subdomain name. We are going to call this courses, .catergraphix.com. That's the extension. Okay, you can enable this for custom folders if you want this to be specifically, if you want this to look like a totally different website in your domain, you can do this. But if you want it to be listed under CaterGraphix Academy, you can disable this. Okay, I would like you to disable this. It's not necessary to enable that. So create your subdomain. So this is the first stage, and as you can see, the subdomain is created successfully. It can link us to here. If it doesn't link you to here, you can head over and click on dashboard at the left control panel. So now we are here. One thing we need to do next is to now create or install WordPress in this subdomain, because first thing is to have a domain. It's just as if we just purchased the domain. WordPress doesn't come with it. Okay, so installing WordPress enable you to start designing your website. So now we are going to install WordPress inside of this instance of our website. So what we are going to do here is click on the WordPress dashboard by the right corner. So fine, now we are in the WordPress dashboard. Careful, okay? Careful, what you're going to do is to click on the top level here and select on the subdomain you want to work on. So when we select on this, you notice that this particular platform changes because we don't have WordPress installed already. So what we need to do is to hit on install WordPress, and we put the website name as we want it to be. We can call this graphics courses. Okay, now the email, we can put whatever email we want. I want to use the custom email we created for this domain name. Okay, info@catergraphixacademy.com. So this is the email we want. And we can leave this as so, and also create a strong password if you want. I've already created my password, so that's why it appeared there. Now here is where you're going to be a little more careful about. When I started this, I made a lot of mistakes. I installed a new instance of WordPress inside of my old WordPress account, okay, instead of the website I've already built. And I was lucky enough that Hostinger backed up my instances, and I have to restore that. But to avoid that issue, make sure you click on this and select on courses. Okay, the subdomain you created, select on that, click on HTTPS and enable the S. Okay, S stands for the security SSL certificate. Like I talked about, they provide you free SSL certificate for any amount of subdomain you created. So enable that, click on SSL and leave this as it is. Leave this as it is and proceed with the rest of the things. Click on next. Here you can turn this off so that you can manually update your plugins which is designing the website. So click on install. So we're going to wait a little more moments and the WordPress is installing. After it's done installing, we will need to activate the SSL certificate. It's installed, but we need to activate the SSL certificate. Okay, now in most cases the SSL certificate is activated for you automatically. Okay, automatically SSL certificate is activated for you. You don't need to do much in that. As you can see, it's activated for us. So all you need to do is to disable this. I always advise you to disable the light speed cache. Very necessary when you are building. When you are done building, you can enable it again. But if it's not activated, you're going to see a yellow button. Click on that activate yellow button and select on the subdomain, then activate. We are done installing our subdomain. We can now start editing our website. So to edit your website, click on edit website at the right corner. So just wait a minute and you'll be logged into your WordPress. So next time if you log out of your WordPress, next time you want to log in, you can still use your password or still go through the same processes. Okay, so as you can see, everything is fine from here. You can start installing our plugins. You can get in and start doing some of the editing that we need to do. You can see everything is fine from here. This is the HTTPS. You need to actually go into settings and set this SSL. Everything is perfectly fine here. If it's not, click on this and enable the S. Type in S here and type in S here. So guys, that is how to create a subdomain inside of Hostinger. Okay, perfect. And do not forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Okay, and also subscribe if you have not. More tutorials like this will be coming up in the coming week. Hope you enjoyed the rest of the week. Have a wonderful day.